In this video, we're going to quickly walk you through 4 different types of partial fractions and why they are written in the form on the right hand side. So let us look at example 1. In example 1, we have 3x plus 1 over x plus 1 into x plus 2. Now let us examine the denominators. Now the factor in the denominator here, x plus 1, is linear. So the form is that we should write the numerator 1 degree less than the factor itself. So if this is linear, it means that this should be a constant. So it should be a over x plus 1. Let us examine the other factor here. X plus 2 is linear. So it means that we should write it 1 degree less. So this is going to be a constant, b. Now, my question to you is, we have 3x plus 1 over x plus 1 times x squared. This is a repeated factor. Now, why do we write b over x? That's a question I want you to ask yourself. Now, let us examine the factors in the denominator. Here, x plus 1 is linear. Therefore, we should have constant. So I'm going to write it over here. So we should have a over x plus 1. Now, x squared here is a repeated factor, but also you can see that it's of the power 2, which is quadratic. So you need to think about what function or what factor would be 1 degree less than a quadratic. Well, it's linear, therefore we should have bx plus c over the factor itself, which is x squared. Now, you need to note that bx plus c over x squared can also be broken down as, let me just rewrite it in this line. So we're going to have a over x plus 1. And this can be bx over x squared plus c over x squared. If you know, we can cancel out this. So what we would have is a into x plus 1 and b over x plus c over x squared. And that's the reason why we have b over x. Now, let us look at example 3. We have a repeated factor. But if you notice, it's to the power 2, which is quadratic. So you can use this idea to just write it out in this form. And the last one here, we have, it's not a repeated factor, it's irreducible. And if you notice, the first factor is linear, therefore we have a constant over it. And also this is quadratic, therefore the factor less would be a linear, and you write it like this. Thank you very much for watching.